Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're interested, keep on watching because I'm going to do a tutorial on this look using a dark lip, obviously some dark eyeshadow, and a new foundation and a new primer. So if you're interested, keep on watching. First, I'm going to start out with putting tape by my eyes just so I can get a clean cut. I haven't yet moisturized my face because I feel like the tape doesn't stick to your face as good whenever you moisturize. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on both of my eyes. Now that that's on, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I normally prime my eyes with the color Vanilla, but today I'm going to be using Chantilly, which is the lightest color, I believe. Now that I have that blended in, we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and we're just going to grab whatever fluffy brush you have. Today I'm going to be using, it doesn't have a name, but I will show you it just so you know what brush I'm using. It looks like this, just fluffy and flat, not flat, fluffy and round. And I'm going to be using this extra bitter color, this like orangey color. And I'm going to use a light hand with this because it's quite pigmented. Just tapping it on here, you can see color on the brush. So I'm going to get just a little bit of that and put it in my crease as a transitional color. And put it a little bit above your crease too. Okay, now that that is all blended in, it doesn't matter if you got a little bit sloppy underneath your crease because you're just going to add color over top, so that doesn't matter. Now that that's done, we're going to take the color Tempted from this palette, which is this color right here, and we're just going to put that all over the lid. Now that you have that color all over your lids, we're going to take the color Instinct, which is this mauve-y color right here, and we're going to put that all over the lid as well. The reason that we're taking the pink colors out of this palette is because when you put them on, they look more brown than they do like mauve-y pink colors. So, yeah. We're just going to put that all over the lid. Now that that's on, we're going to take the one of the darkest colors in this palette, which is this color right here. It's called Lethal, and we're going to put that all over the lid like we did the two previous colors. And this, you want to take a light hand and just build it up because, sorry, I have like dust from my eyeshadow going everywhere. But the reason you want to take a light hand and light layers and add this up is because if you just put it straight on, you're going to look like you got punched in the eye. So, yeah, you just want to take a little bit and add it up. Build it up. This look is really great because you only have to use one makeup brush, first of all, and you don't have to worry about being messy on your eye because you're just going to blend it all out anyways. And there's no, like, it's not like a smoky eye where you have to, like, blend everything together, make it look ombre together. It's just a basic eye. And this black that I have in this palette is broken, so I have it like all over my hands. Oh well, I guess that's what makeup wipes are for. I love this look so much. It looks so good whenever you wear it, when you pair it with a dark lip or even just a light pink lip. You could really pair this with any lip you want, light, dark, just a gloss. It looks good with most lips. This look might be a little bit frightening to most people because a lot of people are scared to do a really dark eye on their, for their eyeshadow. But, I heard a really good quote from a girl I'm subscribed to who is also subscribed to me. Her name is Callie Miller. She said in one of her previous videos, it's just makeup, you can wipe it off. So definitely give this look a try. And if you don't like it, you go and just wipe it right off, and no big deal. No one will ever know. But I definitely encourage to try this look because it's super easy, super fast. You just have to sling a bunch of colors on your eyelids and blend them out, and that's all you have to do. Alright, now I'm just going to wipe a little bit of this excess product off my brush so I can blend the top out a little bit more. I'm going to take more of that burnt orange, the extra bitter color, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that up here again just to blend this out. The key to this look is definitely blending. Okay, now that our eyeshadow is done and blended, we're gonna take off this tape, if I can get it off my face, to reveal our perfect line. Alright, now before we do our mascara and our eyeliner and the color underneath of our eyes, we're gonna go ahead and do our face. Today I have, I know, the Kat Von D foundation is my all-time favorite, but I wanted to try something new because I figured I make YouTube videos, no one wants to see me use the same products over and over and over and over and over again. So I got new primer and new foundation. And to be completely honest, I used this today when I went to school, but I wanted to put it back in the packaging to give you guys the full effect of like the new product. So, yeah, so I already have an opinion on both of these products because obviously I wore it today. So I figured I'd wear it today and let you guys know what I thought about it. This primer is fantastic. My makeup did not budge today, and I had it on from 7 o'clock this morning until 4 o'clock. So yeah, I would say it lasts a really long time. So this primer is great. It's the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and it's replenishing face primer. And the box says, what does it say? When long days of work and late nights of play give you a beauty hangover, this is your instant cure. Hangover is a revolutionary makeup primer infused with coconut water, probiotic-based ingredient, and skin revivers that work together to boost skin's radiance, promote elasticity, and help hydrate while locking down makeup for fresher, longer, and more flawless wear. 100% smoother, 100% radiant, 100% hydrated, 100% full night's rest. So yeah, I definitely agree with everything that thing said. My face looked just like I was awake. My dark circles, even though I did use concealer over them, this seemed to really hold my concealer on so it didn't look like I was tired. Yeah, so I'd just say this is a really great primer. And as for the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation, I would say that this is a good foundation. It's a great foundation, but the thing is I would buy a shade lighter than you actually are because it does oxidize a little bit and it gets a little bit darker after you wear it for a few minutes. So I would definitely get a shade lighter than what you actually are. I'm in shade 0.5. The packaging on this is amazing. It has like all these like lines. It's really shiny. I don't even know if you can see this on camera, but and this packaging for the bottle is great. It's the same, I looked on my other foundation, it's the same ounces. It's 1 fluoride ounce of product, so I wasn't losing any money because I'm pretty sure the Kat Von D foundation is more expensive than this, and this was $40, I think, and they're both the same amount. So I said, why not? And I got it. So yeah, I really like this foundation, but it does oxidize a little bit, so get a shade lighter than what you actually would think that you are. I didn't really see any like fading throughout the day. I would say if you do have some dry patches on your face, this does kind of show a little bit, and it not like a lot, like to where if you're up close to your face, like you can only see them if you're like really close. But if you're not far away, but if you're like regular distance talking to someone away, like they're not going to notice that it's like that. So yeah, I would say this is a good foundation because I did wear it today, as I just told you. Okay, so I'm going to prime my face. This primer gets really tacky really fast, so just beware of that. And I forgot to moisturize my face. Go me! Now I'm going to do my foundation. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm just using my Oval 6 to blend this out, like I use in every video. But lately I've been using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, like just for when I put my makeup on for school, and I've really been liking that, so might change it up in a video here soon. I think in my last video I might have used it, I can't really remember. So far I've only had to use 2 full pumps of this foundation, so it's not like extremely full coverage. I would say it's medium to full. And I look like a ghost right now, but like I said, it does oxidize, so it will get darker. Also, I wanted to mention to you guys that you guys know that I use the micellar water to remove my makeup, but I bought the micellar makeup removing towelettes, and I love them so much. They're so much more like not as harsh on your skin, and they feel more like watery than most. Like they just feel like a wipe, like with nothing on it. They have kind of a weird smell, but it kind of just smells like plants in a garden or something. So it smells like natural. It's not like a chemical smell. And these are perfect for on the go or when I'm recording and I don't feel like messing with a cotton pad and the micellar water. So yeah, these are really great. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys about this foundation, like you guys can see it's already getting darker, but another thing I wanted to mention about this foundation is that it is not easy to get off with a makeup wipe, so I recommend using an actual cleanser to get it off. Yeah, because it took me about like 1.5 makeup wipes to get it all completely off before I recorded this. So yeah, I would definitely pay attention to that. Now for bronzer, I'm going in with my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, like you guys know I do. Actually, I forgot to set my face. Okay, for setting powder, I'm going to use my Kat Von D, I think this is the Chrysalis palette. Why doesn't it say on here? Yeah, I think this is a Chrysalis palette, I'm not really sure. But I'm going to be using the color Lifelike in this palette, which is this color right here, to set my face. I really like this as a setting powder. It doesn't seem to leave any whiteness. And I'm sure once I dust off the excess, it'll look even better. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go in with my butter bronzer for bronzer and contour. I just love the smell of this so much. I'm going to use my contour brush from Real Techniques. Oh, to set my face, I used the buffing brush. And now I'm going to be using my contour brush from Real Techniques to bronze my face up. I'm going to go in with my buffing brush and try to bronze my face up because that brush takes too long. Okay, I've now bronzed and dusted off my setting powder, so now I'm just gonna contour with my contour palette from e.l.f. with this, the darkest color. I'm gonna use the contour brush for this. And with this color, it's a little bit dark, so I'm not going to take that much on my brush. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to use blush, and I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light blush. And I'm only going to use the dark side of this, which is this dark purple. And I'm going to be using my blush brush from Real Techniques. So just get some of that on there. Okay, now that I have blush on, I'm going to wait to do my highlight until the very end. And right now I'm going to do my eyebrows, but I'm going to do them off camera. Just let me know in the comments if you want a video tutorial on the eyebrows, but just to save time, I'm going to do them off camera. Okay, now we're going to move on to, like I said earlier, that my eyeliner, mascara, and the underneath of my eye. I'm just going to be using this slanted brush, which also has no name, but you can find it in any brand. Pretty sure Real Techniques has one too. I say this every time I use this brush. It gets kind of old. But we're going to take that like burnt orange color, the extra bitter color, and put that underneath of our eyes. Now that that's done, I'm going to take a pencil liner. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. I have the mini version of it. And just line your waterline. Alright, now that I did that, I'm going to take my liquid liner, and I'm using the tattoo liner from Kat Von D in the color Trooper. And I'll try to scoot closer so you guys can see this, but it's hard for me to do like looking at the camera, so. Okay, now that my eyeliner's done, we're gonna go in with a light coat of mascara because we're gonna put on falsies. So I'm using the Buxom Lash Mascara in Blackest Black. Now we're gonna put on our falsies. Like I've said in my previous videos, use whatever falsies you wish. I'm just using drugstore ones. Okay, while your lash glue is drying, I'm gonna do my highlight. And for highlight today, I'm switching it up a little bit, and I'm gonna be using the Chrysalis palette again, and I'm gonna be using the color Lunar Lights, which is this color right here. And I'm also gonna add some of my BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna be using this white color in the corner. And I'm just going to use my contour brush for this. Okay, now that that highlight is on, we're going to take the brush we used earlier, the slanted and the flat. First I'm going to wipe it off so I don't have any of that orange color on there. And we're going to use, actually, we're going to use just this white color for the brow bone. We're also going to use this color on the Cupid's bow. This highlight is intense. And for the inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to use this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow and Glitterati. And I think this looks so good with a glitter on the inner corner, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use this flat, straight brush. Doesn't have a name. All these brushes are from the same place. They don't have a name on them. You can use whatever brush you want, though. And just pop that silver right into the inner corner. Okay, now that that is in our corners, all we have left to do is the lips. So I'm going to wipe off my chapstick right quick. Also, if you guys wanted to know a really good chapstick that keeps your lips super hydrated, it's the Carmex, but only the Carmex in like the little jar. It works so good. Promise. Put it on before you go to sleep and wake up and your lips will be like brand new. So I'm going to just wipe that off. And first I'm going to apply this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Rome to my lips as like a base for my lipstick that I'm going to use. We're going to take the color Double Espresso, number 38 from Milani. It looks like this. It's like a brown color, brown, bronzy color. This smells amazing, which is one of my favorite reasons to use it. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next video. I'm probably gonna do a video on the new eyeshadow that I got at Sephora yesterday, so keep an eye out for that, and thank you so much for watching.